Hey everyone, welcome back. Let me ask you something. Have you ever been in a meeting and someone says something like, maybe we should look at this again? Or, that might be a bit challenging. And you're sitting there thinking, wait, what do they actually mean? Are they saying it's a bad idea? Are they disagreeing? Or are they just being polite? Yeah, this is what we call indirect English, and it can be confusing. All right, let's start with some common examples. Someone says, maybe we should revisit this. That often means, this isn't working. Or, that's interesting. Sometimes that actually means, I'm not convinced. And here's a classic. Let's take this offline. Which usually means, let's stop discussing this right now. So the key idea is the words sound soft, but the meaning can be quite strong. Now, you might wonder, why don't people just say what they mean? Well, there are a few reasons. First, it helps maintain a positive atmosphere. Nobody wants to sound aggressive in a meeting. Second, it protects relationships. Direct criticism can feel uncomfortable. And third, it gives people flexibility. They can express concerns without being too harsh. So indirect English isn't wrong, it's actually a communication style. Here's the biggest mistake. They hear something indirect, but they respond too directly. For example, manager. This might need a bit more work. Response. No, it's already finished. That can sound defensive. Or even worse, they don't respond at all because they're unsure what was meant. So what should you do instead? The first thing is to acknowledge the comment. Something simple like, I see what you mean, or that's a good point. This shows you're listening. Then you can clarify the meaning. For example, would you like me to revise this part? Or are you suggesting we adjust the timeline? Now you're turning something unclear into something actionable. And finally, respond with a solution. Okay, I can update this and send a new version. Or I'll review it and make improvements. This is where confidence shows. Let's put it all together. Imagine this. Your boss says, this looks good, but maybe we can simplify it. Instead of feeling confused or defensive, you respond, got it. That makes sense. Would you like me to reduce the number of slides or focus on key points? See the difference? You're calm, clear, and professional. Here's something important. Your tone matters just as much as your words. Even a perfect sentence can sound weak if your voice is unsure. So keep your tone steady. Not too fast, not too quiet. Confidence is often about delivery, not just vocabulary. And when you're not sure, that's completely okay. You can say, just to make sure I understand, or could you clarify what you'd like me to focus on? This doesn't make you look weak. It actually makes you look professional and detail-oriented. At the end of the day, don't try to decode everything perfectly. Instead, focus on responding calmly and constructively. You don't need to guess 100% correctly. You just need to keep the conversation moving forward. So next time you hear something indirect, don't freeze, don't overthink. Pause, acknowledge, clarify, and respond. That's how you stay professional and sound confident. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode.